Good morning. What's up, Zero? Slayer. I took some nighttime cold medicine. Last night for my sinus issues, and I slept 13 hours. The only downside is now this morning I feel like I've been drugged because it was NyQuil. Yeah, I'm good with extra rest. I like the extra rest. I just don't normally sleep that many hours. That's right. It's time for breakfast and coffee. That's right, I was catching these little bastards last night. The dog completely chewed my shoes while I was asleep last night, too. Oh, good point, yeah. Thank you. See, I'm like still at least 3/4 asleep. Hey, Slayer, are you up for an archipelago? Zero, you too, if you want. Tampa's arranging one for this Saturday on Alice's server at 10 o'clock Eastern. If anybody's interested in joining, I think I'm going to join. Tampa's got an archipelago at 10 o'clock Saturday morning on Alice's server. Arlyle's going to play. Alice, I forget who she said, a few others. If I can, I'm going to join too, if you want to join in. Yeah, so I know it's early. It's 9 o'clock your time. I have to clear it on the schedule and make sure that she's okay having the kids. Oh, you guys are traveling? Or are you heading home since it's Saturday after Thanksgiving? Ah, okay. That's her parents, right? Yeah. Yeah, no, I knew he was with them this week. I didn't know you were picking him up Saturday. What are these little bastards? So I guess there's a sun song in Wind Waker that I didn't realize, but the stone doesn't tell you how to do it. You know, it's supposed to be hide and seek, not hide and seek tag, you little bastards, you're cheating. If you don't stay the fuck still, I'm gonna throw a pig at your ass. Thank you. I think I just took the little path behind the bomb shop, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Hey, Morin, you still at work from last night, or are you home? Nice. How was work? Ah, there you are. Shit. Little shits. Is that fucking holy water? Oh, Dinglemeyer. I think it's on the other one. Oh, nice. So I take it you're not working tonight, then? They consider Wednesday into Thursday the holiday, and then you work Thursday into Friday? Oh, you're working day shift tomorrow. Okay. Oh, the next 3 days? Okay. Wow. Is that going to screw up your day schedule or your sleeping schedule at all? Yeah, and then you're having your procedure done, right? Well, good luck with that. I know you said no, but if you do, you know, need any assistance, let us know. I will set up that GoFundMe if things look bad. Or do like a charity stream type of thing. It won't raise much, but, you know, every little bit helps. Alright, well, what's the right direction? How is this a westerly wind if I push it to the east? I thought you said west. So this guy's an idiot. He's doing the exact opposite of what it should be. Alright, so now I just have to hit the power switch. So where's the power switch, dingus? Got me in here somewhere, I guess. This isn't the building it's on. No, I did that Monday. I had them over for dinner last night. They're staying with my mom and dad. I gotta pick up the kids from daycare today, but that's not until 5 o'clock. Yeah, Cheeseburger wants something. You get a text from a 16-year-old. Will you be available at any point in the afternoon today? What do you want? said the power switch out back, so... Ah, okay. I don't want to talk to you. I'm trying to roll. Really? Never had honey ham? It's so good. How'd you like it? My mother makes ham for Thanksgiving because she can't stand the taste of turkey. See, now I prefer savory over sweet, but I love honey ham. See, I love turkey. I'm good with turkey. But I'm good with ham, too. Of course, they have zero magic. Yeah, turkey does dry out fast. That's why when I make mine, I slow roast it in chicken stock, and it stays moist for a good while. Then what I'll do is I'll take the leftovers and slow cook it again in a crock pot and make it turkey soup because it stays moist. But yeah, if you tried to pull it out of the fridge the next day, it's very dry. Yeah, like I won't eat light meat leftovers straight out of the fridge. I have to turn it into a soup first. No, I don't make gravy with turkey. It's too much of a pain in the ass to make it. I mean, not for most people, but for me. Because, like, if you go to the store and you buy a jar of gravy, like, all you have to do is heat it up, which is nice. But, all those gravies have gluten. I never thought to do that. Yeah, I guess I could try that with some gluten-free flour. Because the way I make turkey is the slow roast with the chicken stock. So there's always chicken stock and drippings. But again, it's really for the leftovers. Because like I said, when it comes out of the pan that day, we don't need the gravy anyhow. Is this a prison? Oh, I believe it. There's a lot of cultures that can cook really well. I just need magic, man. None of these pots have magic at all. Let's see something here. Oh, there you are, you little shit. My mother makes her own stuffing, but she uses rice and ground beef. She doesn't do, like, the traditional, like, wheat stuffing, like, stovetop stuffing type thing. It's really good. What's up, Mystic? Yeah, I'm ready. My mother hosts that holiday. I had them over for dinner last night, so all I have to do is show up. Oh yeah, that's why it's one of the best holidays. No prep. Just show up and eat. And I was right. Cheeseburger needed a ride somewhere this afternoon. I tell you, a 16-year-old sends a text. Are you available this afternoon? It's never because they want to do something with you. It's because they need a favor. Great, I don't want 50 rupees. I want the key to your cabin. complete waste of time. She's not... You gotta go back out and back in. Yeah. Oh, man. I gotta go find 3 more of these, probably, and she'll give me the key to the cabinet, the cabin. I love cranberry sauce. I don't even mind the canned stuff. There's way too much sugar in it, so I just don't eat it. Yeah, it's definitely better to make it from scratch. Morning, bees. How you doing? So it's this one, and then one more. I'm doing all right. Slept 13 hours last night, thanks to some NyQuil. Still feeling a little drugged up. I normally sleep 4 or 5 hours, but I had such bad sinus issues last night. I took the NyQuil and it just knocked me out forever. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Alright, fish. Fill out my sea chart. I'm not expecting to hear anything from any jobs this week because everybody's on vacation. But I got so many second, third interviews lined up for next week that I'm like... Oh, don't even get me started. The crazy Zelda-related dreams that I had last night on that night club, because I've been doing this Zelda-thon, is like... I can't even describe it. Like, chasing shit down, following scents, like in Twilight Princess, with a wolf that was helping me out, interrogating ferrets for information. I like... like, what? Literally at one point told the wolf to eat the ferret because it wasn't giving us the information, and then it broke down and gave us the information. I'm getting bored of this.
Ancient_Slayer7 asked me, let's welcome in our new viewers and let them know what Grumpy Dad Golf has been up to all this time and how Blue Chew has been keeping him up. Ah yes, welcome newcomers. Our Grumpy Dad Golf has been toiling away at their Zelda quest for 34 long days of unemployment. They seek to conquer every
I haven't been
game.
employed 34 days.
Blue Chew, well, let's just say it's been helping them stay focused on the task at hand.
I've only been unemployed 23 days. Frickin' Attenborough spreading rumors. What's up, man? Trying to get back in the boat, not talk to your ass. Yep, there we go. He moved. Bye-bye. You know, suddenly it makes sense why at every one of these Triforce charts they give you so many jars full of rupees. It's because Tingle's such a cheap bastard and charges you 300 per chart. Whee! I'm just looking back and rereading. You know, it's kind of a distance slayer, but if you ever wanted to come to Kentucky for Thanksgiving, we have the same one that Whiny Baby does, and you guys can join me and my parents and family for dinner. I'm pretty. I don't know about this year, but usually she'll make a baked macaroni and cheese because my niece and nephew like it. I like to bake macaroni and cheese and put bacon in it. I'll also make lasagna or big ziti homemade with homemade sauce too. Yeah, I have to do the same thing. I have to do gluten-free. I don't notice a difference. Like if you're talking just straight up pasta, you can taste the difference. But if it's mixed with sauce, cheese, chicken, anything, you can't tell. In fact, chickpea pasta is delicious. Yeah, so for baked ziti, I use my crock pot to make the sauce for 18 hours with sausage and meatballs in the sauce as it cooks to add the meat flavor. And then I make the baked ziti. Oh yeah, I don't use any flour whatsoever in my sauce. Flour, cornstarch, anything. I just thicken it with tomato paste. It keeps it completely gluten-free because we can't have any gluten in the house. Ever since she got diagnosed in 2019 or 2018 with celiacs, I've become a gluten-free recipe expert. And it's all been, it's not even cookbooks, it's all just like trial and error to see what works and what doesn't. So like last night, when my family came over for dinner, I made a roast beef, sauteed shrimp and broccoli, shrimp bake in the oven with gluten-free breadcrumbs, roasted potatoes and French onion soup. And then forgot to post it to the Discord because I'm a dumb dumb. I got a Triforce chart! Yay! I hate this side quest. Yay! It's actually not even a side quest, it's a regular quest, but still. Alright, 1, 2, 3 to go. 4 to go. The ghost ship. Oh, goody. You could come down to my house, Drake. Then you don't have to cook, but you can still have turkey. Okay, so there's one here, I think, and I haven't charted that area yet. Yeah. So 2 squares over. Well, that would make it slightly difficult. What's on this island anyway? Not where I am. Need magic. Oh, I need some magic. You know. But the game keeps saying no. Toronto has a good mass transit system, I think, if I remember correctly. Well, that's because the U.S. is so heavily reliant upon driving. Guys, you know what that was? Blue Chew jelly. Really? I found New York City's public transit to be easy. But I never took the buses. I just took the subways and walked. So, I mean, I guess... Light the 6 torches and dive down to the sea floor. Okay. Like, I definitely get the anxiety if it's your first time there. But I would say it would be a lot worse if you tried to drive in New York City than public transit. I've driven in Manhattan before, and take my word for it, it's not fun. Being able to drive does afford you a level of freedom that you otherwise wouldn't have. However, when you're in a big city, you just don't need to, and then you spend more time trying to find parking than you do actually driving your damn car. And then you got to deal with the maniacs that are literally willing to fight you over a parking space. But what's even funnier is the people in Manhattan that have to have a car they want to drive, but then they'll walk or take the subway when they find that perfect parking spot in front of the building because they don't want to give it up. But then why do you have the car? What's up, Fuzzy? How you doing? Right, Slayer, it was the same in Brooklyn, no? No, they're not as bad. Well, Manhattan for sure is the worst. Maybe it's not as bad as it used to be. My dad grew up in Brooklyn, and he was telling me that he'd see people going nuts for parking spaces all the time. How was your trip back from Japan, Puzzy? Tell you, nothing's worse to navigate than Boston. Boston is just Boston's awful. The city map of Boston makes absolutely no sense. Like, at least New York City is a giant grid. Oh, nice. You didn't get an analog, right? You did like a custom? If you're going to visit Boston, then don't drive, because it makes absolutely no sense. Just walk. Yeah, exactly what Zero just said. When you navigate New York City, it's just one giant square. And Boston's like, nah, go to hell. I went to a hockey game in Boston. The Rangers played the Bruins at the Garden there, at the TD Garden, whatever it was called back then. I don't think it was TD Garden back in the day. It was something else. Between Boston Garden and TD Garden. Yeah, well, you could even, like, fly to Boston and then take the train into the city. Boston Airport's not that bad. Oh, I'm sorry. I love a sentence that sounds, and this might sound racist, but since I'm Asian myself. And because I've seen it happen before, and he's right, which is why it's so funny to me. It really is, and it's also illegal. It's bold till somebody hits you with the car, because you're standing in the street and not in a crosswalk. So if they hit you with their car and you wait for the police, you get a ticket for jaywalking, and they get off scot-free. But not a lot of people realize that. And who the hell wants to deal with the hassle of having the police called and anything else? What are you staring at? I guess I'll go blow that stuff up later. That's another issue, is double parking in New York City is a major issue. Well, let me tell you something about New York City, right? New York City versus like California, Los Angeles. If you're driving and you're stuck on the side of the road in New York City because you blew a tire, there's a good chance somebody's going to pull over, call you a stupid moron and every name in the book, but change the tire for you because you don't know how to do it. They'll mock you, but they'll do it. In California, people will wave at you on the side of the road and keep on driving. At a minimum, that's how it used to be. Like, extremely rude, obnoxious people sometimes, but, you know, with a generous, good heart. I mean, hell, I'm like that a lot of the time. I make fun of anyone and anyone, but I don't mind raising my hand and helping somebody out if they need it. I got a parking ticket once in Queens when I was there for work. The parking meter expired. Like, I didn't have to feed the meter because I was staying at the hotel overnight. But I forgot my laptop in the hotel room. I ran back to get it and didn't feed the meter. I got back 2 minutes after I would have had to feed the meter and I had a ticket. Yeah, so like that's what I'm saying, Whiny. You go out to California and nobody wants anything to do with it. And honestly, I'm that guy in New York City that if I'm trying to get somewhere and there's a tourist standing in the middle of the sidewalk trying to take pictures, I'm like, oh my god, you gotta be shitting me right now. But I won't say anything to them. I don't get in the way of their picture. I just walk around and mutter to myself. That's it? I get 1 rupee for all that. I gotta say, so far the Triforce quest is not as annoying as I remember it to be. I honestly think it's just the... It's just the amount of rupees you have to pay Tingle that's like, ugh. Oh, that's super nice. Probably also part of the reason why the Metro Transit Authority has a multi-million-dollar deficit, but it's really nice of them. Now, I'm just kidding around. Part of the main reason they have such a huge deficit is because of fare beaters on the subway that hop the turnstile, not the buses. Yeah, the whole system is kind of ridiculous now. It really... really is more convoluted than it needs to be, but... Yeah, because it doesn't affect them at all. They're getting paid either way. My uncle's uncle? Step uncle is a retired MTA bus driver. He used to have fun with it. You could never get away with some of the stuff he did today, but like once in the wintertime, during the blizzard, I think in the 90s, towards the end when the buses were running again, there was a bunch of kids that were just like throwing shit at his bus, throwing snowballs and everything. Some of them had rocks in them. So in between shifts, he just got a big box and put like a bunch of snowballs in them, and then when he circled the area and they came out to throw again, he stopped the bus, got out, and chased them with snowballs. I remember that blackout. I wasn't in New York City back then, but I was upstate in Saratoga at the time that it happened. And there were some areas even up there that were affected. Yep. Oh, it's snowing right now? Well, yeah, where you are is north enough. I'm not surprised it's snowing. That's a succinctly blunt way to put it. to us. Yeah, it does, but being landlocked has its advantages too when it comes to snow and weather. Usually less moisture, less snow. Do you get a lot of that lake effect snow? Magic, arrows, and bombs. That's not too bad then. Getting extra days off?
Vi komma från pepparkakeland och vägen vi vandrar tillsammans hand i hand. Så bruna vi är och alla tre. Korinter till ögon och hattarna på sned.
How we doing today? The weekend shift, like there's no weekend shifts currently, or weekend is in like during the day instead of overnight? I never said I didn't believe you. I've seen it for myself in New York. I knew they did it. I'm just not allowed to say it. Otherwise, I get canceled. Oh, I see. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 12.5-hour shifts. So 3 12.5-hour shifts. Right, which is 36 hours, 37.5, which you'd get 40 and have the week off. That'd be great. I hope you get it. I know there's Amazon, I think, does it. There's always a lot of companies move into like 3 or 4 day work weeks, but longer shifts. I'd rather do like 3 14, 15-hour shifts and have 4 days off. I'd be cool with that. Oh God, Allison. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, but it's okay. They're allowed to say it. What's up, Doc? Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the Koroks, but... Oh, there's the fish. Okay. I've never done that. I don't go to the checkout counter until I've got everything I need. And if I get to the checkout counter and it's a long wait and I remember something I forgot, I still don't send somebody to get it because I get anxiety. Like, if I'm going to hold people up at the register, it drives me nuts. Hey Nina, thanks for the good luck. How are you today? We're on the Triforce quest. Yeah, I'm doing alright. How's Oscar? Sounds about right. My chocolate lab will do that. Just sit there and beg for, like, stare at you, pawing you like this, begging for food. Penny, on the other hand, will just jump in my lap and be like, feed me.
Ring
Yeah, I shouldn't have taught it.
Ring upp från pepparkakeland. till julen vi komma hand i hand. Men tomten och bocken vi lämnat i vår spis. Det ville inte resa från vår pepparkakegris.
Well, actually, no. Come to think of it, I didn't teach her paw. I taught the pit bull paw. And she just picked up on it by looking. No, I don't have full knobs. I have to update the bot. It's 5 now. Penny's the newest. She's a cross between a Doberman and a Beagle. Nice. Sounds good. I don't even care what the job is. I'll take it. I remember one time I was sitting with the pit bull. No, I haven't beaten the story yet. And I was telling her sit, paw, and then my 1-year-old at the time started doing it too. So I told him high five, and he did it. I told him one other thing, and he did it. So I told him, all right, go sell cars, and then he ran off screen from the camera. And it's like, oh, good. He went and actually listened. Well, I could put more of them on here. They're just not in here during the day, and it takes up a lot of the screen. That was awfully close. Ooh, definitely needed that. Alright, I gotta use the restroom. I will be right back. That definitely doesn't show 5 wide on mine. Afternoon, Kelly. How you doing? Stop, dude. Sit if you want, but don't beat at my hand. Cat, he's a big boy. And now he's eating the dog food. Nice. I'll have to check that out. That's going to be pretty cool. Faux stained glass with plexiglass. Hey, thanks for the good luck. How you doing today? Very nice. Enjoy your vacation.
Who is Grumpy's favorite person in chat? And who is his least favorite in chat? And how does his consumption of Blue chew? Well, let me paint you a picture. Grumpy's favorite person in chat. That's like choosing between a Royale with cheese and a Big Kahuna burger. It's all about who brings the good vibes and keeps it real. Least favorite? Maybe the one who doesn't know when to quit. As for the Blue chew,
he's not taking sides.
That's just about keeping the stamina strong for those epic Zelda marathons. Ain't got nothing to do with favorites or least favorites.
I know, right? If the soundtrack was bad, it would be like, oh my god. Attenborough's really good. The others are kind of like, eh. It's like how the regular TTS, Adam's usually really good, and some of the others are just terrible. Oh, for sure. Guy's been in everything. I've seen 0 movies, and even I know that. Stop scratching the couch. Thank you. Gotta love sailing along, just filling out the map. FR, FR, no cap, he's the goat. I don't know what any of that means. Of course, it becomes daytime as soon as I think to turn on the music to offset the fact that there's no music. long as you don't say chicken butt.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
The last Dreg asked me, are you having a stroke? Man, I'm just bringing the heat. You dig? Ain't no strokes here, just Samuel L. Jackson flavor. But hey, if something ain't clear, just let me know. I'm here to keep it real and keep you entertained. You following along now?
Bye.
Oh, that'd be really cool. I've been considering doing something like that with my deck. But I'd have to put in a dog door to let them out, because that's how they go outside, is off the deck down into the yard. Wow. They are super easy. The problem is I'm super lazy. Yeah, well, I did do the lines, yeah. I'm selectively lazy. Let's put it that way. Now there's a slogan for Blue Chew. It'll happen when the time is right. There you go. The time is always right. Just maybe not the location. flight control platform. Interesting. Yes and no. Depends on the job. Oh, very nice.
Hey.
Gotta make them work. Like what kind of dripping? Dripping out of the faucet or dripping out of the pipe underneath? If it's dripping out of the faucet, that's probably something you can fix. Probably loose handles or maybe just needs to be cleaned. So what I usually do in that situation is I just Google the symptom and I look through what easy fixes you can try first to see if it helps, and then if nothing helps, then you call the plumber. Because usually a couple Google searches and I can get it done. If it was leaking from the pipe underneath, then you'd probably have to replace a pipe or use some sort of flex seal, and then you're getting into a more complicated repair. I mean, even replacing the actual faucet fixture, you can do yourself, because I've done that. It comes with directions. The fish said I had to find Diamond something Isle. And I have yet to find it. I'm literally just sailing everywhere, talking to these fish to find this island. And I can't find it. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to call someone if you don't have to, because then they're going to charge you a fee just to come out. Yep, around here it's $150 just for them to visit, even if they're here for 5 minutes. Like, I called the plumber about an issue I was having upstairs, and he's like, don't even bother having us come until you run the water to see if it's an actual leak or if something just overflowed, because it's $150, and if we do the simple stuff and that's the issue, where you're paying for nothing. Now, I'd already done the simple stuff, but he didn't know that. He was just trying to be nice and save me money. Yeah, the plumbers out here are super awesome. Plus, I've used this guy before, It's the only plumber I would ever call for anything. Now that's a goated plumber. Horrible movie, but a goated plumber. Oh no, that's from the Super Show. Never mind. The cartoon. Buckle in, folks. We're going to be sailing north for a good little while here. Got enough bait to fill 6 squares before I have to refill.
Vi komma från pepparkakeland och vägen vi vandrat tillsammans hand i hand. Så bruna vi är och alla tre korinter till ögon och hattarna på sned. Cucumba. Cucumba.
Kind of does, yeah.
Cucumba. Cucumba.
Finally, this is the island I'm looking for. Right, brief pit stop, and then we'll go back to sailing north. Cocaine. Now it's one of these. I have esophagitis. I have to be on a low-acid diet, so I have to buy low-acid instant coffee. I can't have regular coffee anymore. Just waiting for the water to heat up. Not entirely, no. Part of it's acid reflux, but... my body overproduces acid, so I have to stay on a low acid diet. Yeah, same. I have to take a prescription omeprazole every morning. Ah, balls. Went backwards. Yeah, it's definitely a puzzle. How long did you have it in the fridge? And it's still frozen? Wow. How big is it? I hate you, Cave. Ghost ship chart? Nice. Well, I take it I'm done then. Half moon. It's the island that looks like a spur. Oh, it literally tells you right there. Off we go. Now, the chat voted Wind Waker would just be Triforce Quest, since it's not the HD version, because they didn't want to sit through the entirety of the insanity. So I don't need all the heart pieces for this one. If we did HD, then I would have had to collect everything, because they severely cut the Triforce Quest. But also mostly only because there's some heart pieces that are just ridiculous in this game. Yeah, well that too. You've got the Swift Sail, you've got the only a couple Triforce charts, so you don't need 3,800 rupees. Plus, I can always go back for it if need be. We'll focus on the Triforce stuff first and then see where we are from there. Hell, the only reason that we did all 100 Skulltulas in Ocarina of Time is because the chat voted on it. But they got their revenge for Wind Waker because they voted to make me do all the Korok Seeds in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Just sail into it? Guess so. We're trying to. Did you return with coffee? I still need one more of those joy pendants, and I think the bokoblins dropped them. I'm gonna have to go hunting for some. Now, is that nice? Ah, so I do get more than the rupees. Okay, so I mean that's fine then. We sometimes win here. Like the rare occasions we play Luigi Bros. Speaking of, I gotta coordinate with Louis the time of the run for Junkyard Dave's event so that he can hopefully do the commentary. You know... What's up, Alicon?
Tre gubbar från pepparkakeland. Till julen vi komma hand i hand. Men tomten och bocken vi lämna till vår spis. De ville inte resa från vår pepparkakegris.
Dogs are slamming into the... What? Oh, I got you. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a big problem. They tear it open, it doesn't help having it. Yeah, I didn't think of that either, actually. Alter, ik wil ach Troanfest feiern morgen. I don't know what I just said, I just know I said it wrong. Boing whip. Boing whip. Yeah, the Scrubs reference. Wrong house. Wing flip. Does anybody know how to get the Sun Song in Wind Waker? Oh, I think they will. It'd be silly of them not to. Can you tell me where to get it? Because I need it. Yeah, I know the dancer guy, I just don't know what to give him. Is that literally all I had to do? Ah! Damn it! If I knew all I had to do was show him my Wind Waker.
Huh? Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Woo!
Ah!
Yeah! Yeah! Woo!
He's Michael Jackson. I had to show him my Wind Waker. You're the one that told me to. Oh, Elvis Presley. Well, Elvis Presley never went, oh! That was I thought, an MJ thing. I haven't saved in a while. I should probably do that. Oops. Except you did say that. It's literally typed right up there. Yeah, you're probably right. Saved by the kitty cat.
Vi komma från pepparkakeland och vägen vi vandrat tillsammans hand i hand. Så bruna vi är och alla tre går inte till ögon och hattarna på sned.
Nice, wow. Chickens are indeed delicious. Roast them up at 375. I have no idea. Something to do with tradition.
Yep. Ah. Yep.
Giving the thanks. Just in case I don't like what's on auction. That item sucked. I want a better one. Yeah, I guess I gotta wait for somebody else to buy it. No, but I think there's... I feel like I remember being a kid and there was something good in here, so... I'm gonna wait it out. It wasn't that long ago. Rude. How long is this gonna take? I have no idea. Such a useless piece of junk. Wait, do I have to come back tomorrow now? Yeah. Is this just random? Can I just quit and keep coming back until it's a better item? No, I guess it depends on the night. Alright, screw it. It would have, but my Wii U crapped the bed, so I had to settle for the Switch 2 NSO Online. Yeah, I don't have any input lag right now. I'm not experiencing anything. What's up, Minus? Yep. That's what we're doing right now. Oh, I'm expecting to take a beating. 300 some odd freaking rupees per chart. 3600 total. Poor Luigi. Alright, rude door, let me in. What's up, Seattle? Doing good, how you doing?
Charlie! Charlie! Charlie!
I don't actually know. I think you get the Triforce chart.
Iona Keller asked me, "Hello, David. You're a very knowledgeable man, well articulated. I have a serious question. / why did the chicken cross the road?" Ah, yes, a question that has plagued philosophers for eons. It seems this particular chicken, driven by an insatiable desire for adventure, simply wished to experience the other side. A fool, I say, a damn fool.
Yeah, those types of puzzles are tough because just the way you have to maneuver them, the exact combo, it's like a... One pill? What do you mean? I feel like that's a reference that went over my head. Oh yeah, as long as you don't have your sword drawn, you can. Ah, I got you. I'll take that. Need all the money I can get for Tingle. What's up, Big Tron? How you doing? We're in the middle of the Triforce quest. Unfortunately. Alright, now that said, I gotta use the restroom, so here's some music. I'll be right back. so what do you need to do that puzzle for? I guess you don't have to do it. Sweet. Did you make a good deal? Yeah, that's better than nothing, right? Oh, that's even better. Because if you kept what you wanted and made your money back on what you paid, just selling extras. Oh, that's pretty cool. Charlie's Oasis. I think I had it as a kid, like a bunch of the cards, but I don't remember how it actually works. The packs are the ultimate scam. Come on, Link. Climb already. Alright, where's Tingle? Oh, there's Tingle Island. I can warp right to Tingle. Woohoo! This dude creeps me out. Why? Like, why 398? That's such a ridiculous number. You can eat, what, 3,200 rupees at 400, 8 times 4? 3,200 rupees for this stupid fuck. Where the hell is my boat? Like, there's not even a marker. You just have to randomly, like... This is stupid. You can't even get the boat in there, so what the shit? There's literally nothing here. Okay, well, that's going to do it for this afternoon. I got some things to get done before I pick up the kids from daycare. We'll pick up the Triforce quest later after the hockey game tonight. What's up, Johnny? All right, have a good rest of your day, everybody. Let's find somebody to go visit. There we go. All right. Have a good rest of your afternoon, everybody. We'll see you tonight after the hockey game.
Yo Grumpy Dad Golf, thanks for rating and bringing over 9 viewers today.
What's up, Grumpy? Welcome on in, everybody, to literally the end of my stream. Like,